Good afternoon. It doesn't look like there's any real let-up from the unsettled weather over the next few days. Heavy rain and gales, particularly in the north and the west. It might be a little bit drier and brighter on Sunday. This is the area of low pressure which is bringing our current wet and windy spell. That's going to move away. It's not going to last. The next area of low pressure quickly moving in from the west through tomorrow, lasting into the beginning of the weekend. But this is the little ridge of high pressure which may dry things out for a time on Sunday. That's not going to last. It's going to turn unsettled again at the beginning of next week. And yesterday there was a lot of cloud around. You can see it looked like it broke up a little bit through the night, but it has stayed rather cloudy with spots of rain throughout the morning across the southeast. And we're watching a spell of wet weather now moving across Northern Ireland and Scotland. Now that's all circulating around an area of low pressure, tightly packed isobars. It is going to be a windy afternoon, particularly in parts of the north and the west. We could see gusts of wind up to 60 miles an hour with some difficult driving conditions. Now that wind will be coming from the south or the southwest, particularly windy this evening in northwestern areas, but then it should ease down. But just for a time, that wind is going to pick up from the south again during the day tomorrow. So this afternoon there'll be showers or longer spells of rain around. There should be a little bit of brightness, perhaps in some eastern and southern areas. And at the moment, the temperature in Leeds is as high as 14 degrees Celsius. In Aberdeen, it's 11. But this is probably the highest temperatures we're going to see. They're likely to drop a little bit as the afternoon goes on. And tonight's certainly going to be colder than it has been recently in many areas. Temperatures dropping as low as 3 or 4 degrees in some rural areas, and that's low enough for a touch of frost on the ground. There will be some showers too, particularly in the north. Many other showers will die out before the next batch of wet and windy weather pushes up towards the southwest. That's expected to push northeastwards through the day tomorrow, with a top temperature of around 9 in the north and 13 in the south. Now some of this rain could well be heavy, particularly in the west, and that's only going to add to the flooding problems we already have. There are currently 30 flood warnings in force on rivers in England and Wales. The floodline number 0845 988 1188. Now the rain is only slowly expected to clear away from the southeast on Friday, leaving behind sunny spells, blustery showers. It'll be wet and windy again in northern areas on Saturday, perhaps a little bit drier and brighter down towards the southeast. And then on Sunday, apart from 1 or 2 showers, it should be dry and fine. That's the forecast.